just got my question on Quincy's scrimmage because, look, he really flashed.
He did.
I'm going to expand that to your front six. Because Sorey, we had him with 3 sacks. I just wondered, like, what you thought the first unit front six looked like.
Very disruptive and a lot of movement, right, as you saw. A lot of movement, a lot of blitzing, a lot of – and that, to be honest with you, that may be who we are because we can run. With that, can you play man coverage? And we played it pretty well, I thought, on Saturday. So I believe, the thing about that too is, Tom, is that we've got several guys. Boone was one of them that was at a wedding. But, we've got several guys, Boone, Talley, Campbell, that weren't in that picture. So I think if you're a Hog fan or I know you're a Hog fan, as we're family, but I also know that you root for the Hogs. And so my point is, I think you could be excited about adding these other guys with what we have. Will we add a linebacker? We might. But adding those guys with what we have, we could be pretty darn good, I think.
The flip side of that, the front O-line, what did you make of their day?
Yeah, I didn't think we played as consistent there. We've had some good drives and like that, but with Corey coming back for the first time in 4 practices, we got out of him about what we thought. But I like that group. Kobe Branham, when he gets back, I think he'll certainly help us as well. But Marion Harris is proven that he can play tackle and guard. And then Shaq, his consistency will come too as he gets more and more reps. So I thought that group played a little better than okay. We've got our work cut out for us to get better and better, but I think that we will. We have the talent there to do that, and I feel like we will.
So how are y'all doing health-wise? Do you think there's going to be enough guys to go with the 3s on Saturday? Or
if we can get through the 3s today, there will be. To be honest with you, the major concern about the spring game, besides the weather, is our 3s on the D-line. Where are we on the D-line? We've had some broken hands, nothing major. Braylon had a slight MCL, which he'll be out for spring, but as of this press conference right now, it looks like it's non-surgical and can heal on its own in a couple of weeks, but 2 to 3 weeks. But that would be the major concern, just the D-line. So if we can get 3s in the D-line, and I think Kavion Henderson will be back by then, so that'll add one. Boone coming back, that'll add another guy. Caleb Bell's got his head's dinked up a little bit. He's got a mild concussion, so we'll see if he can get back or not.
And I know the NCAA, said no for this year, but I guess Deion Sanders at Colorado wanted to do like some joint practices and like scrimmage for a spring game. Is that something you would be interested in exploring in the future?
It's amazing how some coaches want more. They want spring opportunities to, like the NFL, to practice against somebody. And then other coaches don't even want to have a spring game, and they want to go out there in underwear and shorts and no helmet. Isn't it amazing? So for me, we are very physical in the spring. So for me, I probably wouldn't be for that, but I can understand why coaches are and all that. But the other thing, too, with the portal and all that, if they don't close it to 1, I don't know that you'd want to scrimmage another team. You'd have to watch the other coaches going, who are you trying to get off my team? If I was a 1AA team and you were scrimmaging Arkansas, I'd be miserable because if somebody made a play against University of Arkansas, one of their coaches go make a play on that kid. And so you got to think about a lot of things. Nobody's televising spring games anymore because of that fact. So I think there's a lot to think about, but But for me personally, not against Coach Sanders or anything else, for me, I wouldn't be for that.
Coach, I asked Bobby the other day when he was in here, Antonio Jordan, you feel like he can contribute pretty quickly when he comes in here?
I'll tell you this, when Ronnie went and watched him, he thought he was the Taj Mahal, baby. And watching him on tape, a big physical guy, love the kid, just a great kid. And well coached. Obviously, Bo Embry is one of the best coaches in the state of Arkansas, and has that respect. So if anybody can do it, it'd be that combination of coach, player, person, family. So we're going to find out, I promise you.
Coach, do you think that you'll move to a model where there is just the one transfer portal in January, I guess?
You know, Trey, numbers being thrown out there, which I don't know, if it's going to pass or not pass or whatever. The one number was January 2 through the 12th. And, to me, that's a great time. But, what if you're in the playoffs, just like basketball, and then here comes this. It's not that the kids will go in the portal, it's the ability to say, if I don't get this, I may not play in the semifinal game, and you got problems, So I don't know when the ideal would be, but the one portal window that I heard thrown around was January 2 through 12, and that would be great. You could have Christmas without. I hope that phone doesn't ring. You could be with your family, whether it be in a bowl game or not, and not worry about who's getting in the portal. And man, it would make life a lot better. But I don't know what is February 1 till February 12th the best. Is that the best time? Well, you can't do that because they can't get into spring ball. They can't get in, so January 2, 12 is what I've heard. To me, that's the one portal. To me, that's the best option right now. Thanks, guys.